M6 adalah satu simbolik kekejaman realiti dunia isukan yang begitu kompetitif.
As we strive to be greater than ever, we welcome you back to where it all began for the M Series. Beautiful Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to make history yet again.
Qiddiya finds the kill.
So Team Liquid ID, they got their base exposed.
Oh, Brusco gets the cheek away the dragon. Team Spirit take them all out in good fashion.
I think the best of one is really killing us slowly.
It does add up the pressure when everyone is expecting us to win.
Losing because of discipline is one of the most painful defeats that you can ever experience.
In this unforgiving Swiss format, adaptability is the name of the game. For the Giants, a wake-up call. For the underdogs, an opportunity.
Generally, when it comes down to Swiss stage, it's pretty much the same thing, right? Now that it's shrunken down to best of ones, it's more punishing if you don't come out strong.
Super cliche that a best of one is like super cheesy, you know?
I think we'll do good in the Swiss format.
I think that will give us good momentum, especially best of one.
So, alam mo, best of one အတွက် pressure တော့မရှိဘူး။ And ဒီ best of one တွေကိုပြင်ဆင်တဲ့နေရာမှာမြန်မာအသင်းတွေကလည်းကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့
Whatever happens is the BO1, BO3 or Swiss stage, we just need to win, right?
Kalau diorang tak perform, kita orang champion lah, macam tu lah.
We are preparing drafts for best of one. It's gonna work on this game because there is no game 2.
Hindi naman kasi parang normal na sa akin yung ganito. Kumbaga, ang dami ko na rin kasing napagdaanan na tournaments eh. So parang para sa akin ano na lang to eh. Stepping stone sa pagiging world champion ulit.
Best of one apa? 50-50.
I think what we need is only 1%, and the 1% I think is preparation.
Meskipun mereka ada mental games lah, ada T-Speak lah gitu, sih bisa.
Some see opportunity, others see danger. The best of one format tests not just skill, but adaptability. It's a challenge that rewards the prepared and punishes the overconfident. For teams that fail to recognize the unforgiving nature of the best of one, the consequences are swift and deadly.
Hey, it's crazy. The Swiss stage, we've been talking about this. We've been hyping it up. To start off Swiss stage, it's a best of one too.
So of course we know it's SRG. We're scared too, yes, but I couldn't show as a leader that I'm scared.
This team, they will either poke mid or poke XP. If they don't poke mid, they poke XP, they will just prioritize the position no matter what.
We just make sure going there, we are confident, we are aggressive, we don't forget the objective.
And then I believe you are better than that. So, later on the game, don't disrespect them too much. Cuts him down, the combo in the back is a raging sandstorm and an AOG. That's a double, and Selangor Red Giants.
Going to this tournament, the priority in hero did change compared to the playoff where you see hero like Bruno become a total menace. Because before you play in scrims, you never felt that Bruno was this strong.
Crowd, he's being the recipient of the damage deal together with their lord. Could this be it for SRG?
Innocent force back into the base.
Our panel was mentioning the possibility of an upset, and who would have thought we're seeing it as soon as game number 1?
On the other hand, Aurora faces a similar storm. A series of missteps and mounting pressure has left them desperately fighting for survival in the Swiss stage.
BX7 got the monster kill, and the day of upset continues.
I think they really understand what Aurora is doing. They really know what to do against us. So basically, they know how to defeat us. That's probably the one thing that I didn't expect.
Sa President, andun naman din yung gatot Pero usually ginagawa namin lagi sa
Yung susi, di ba nagpapor?
Oo, pero...
So, ang pwedeng gawin doon, kung ini-start mo nila yung turtle, pwede nang pwede nyo bigyan nyo na yung nasa turtle. Kasi si Yue, mauna siya talaga doon. Kasi di ba yung susi mo bakit mga siya, di ba siya? Aku tak nak pergi kurang.
Stage M6. Adik jago tu. Adik coba buat ni vacuum eh.
تقول عليك اليوم مصري مصري اوكي وانت بطل نحن بنخسر خلاص جي انتهى الموضوع ايش جاي نفوز ترى والله سهل والله سهل عليكم انتم والله سهل ما تاهلتوا حظ تعب هذا الرجال على نفسه باخر سيزون تاهلتوا معاه صح ولا لا؟ وانت اخوك قاعد يقول انت افضل لاعب
Last one. Jom.
Tres.
Look at the impulsion! That was a combo bridging place!
Ada punya pick ada fikir. Mati aku.
Double kill! We need Sanji! Gets the taunt smack smooth! Warlord goes in with a raging sandstorm, catching Hoda, but only Hoda. And with a crown bot again, Chibi will fall! Warlord!
A lot of the more unknown regions or regions outside of Southeast Asia, they really capitalize on this by surprising a lot of the big teams. Right now it's meta, but during that time was pocket picks, and those pocket picks turned out to be what the meta is right now. And one of those heroes is definitely Bruno.
It was SRG, now it's Vamos! Twisted Minds with another upset victory!
That's what item, coach. We call it indirect buff. When this hero didn't get buff, but the things that he's using got buff. Like the buff on the new item. Bruno didn't get the buff, but since he's using that, there's an indirect buff to the hero.
We just take one round, first round, Bruno will win. Second game, Bruno.
Nice! No, PX7 in trouble! Won't be able to get away!
It is really buff now, and he is really important for every team. You saw that.
Twisted Minds, the rising region of mana.
Everybody is hitting the turret outside of the turret. It's so hard to reach Bruno. And then it just felt like day one, whoever got Bruno just win. No matter how far you are behind, he hit that 3 items fight, and then the game just take the game over. So it's definitely a very strong hero right now in the current.
Everyone's kind of mad, kind of frustrated. Like now we're at the point where teams might have just figured out how to play against the Bruno, and it's just a matter of how you also ensure that it will be a perfect or an ideal Bruno game for whoever gold laner.
There you go. That's one team that for sure took advantage of the Bruno. When you give Benny the Bruno, the thing with Benny's Bruno is he's been playing it for 6 months. Even before M6, even before Bruno's breakout performance. So it's true, like what they say about Benny being the Bruno and his reputation spreading into the league, into this tournament.
So we know how usually Myanmar team works, right? So ready to talk about it. We're in the winning momentum, okay? Our opponent is actually in the losing momentum because they just lost yesterday. So when it comes to emotionally, I think we have the advantage, okay? Everyone played so good yesterday. You know, even we're behind, how much? 3K. 3K, that's not so high. But we're still able to come back. That's what we want going to this game, okay?
Richard! Oh! Richard! Richard!
Oh! They don't have Matila, so obviously not Ligan. This helped us so much, but I think they will want to keep Bruno. I think that's what they want.
First pick going through for Falcons. Bruno coming in big.
I have no idea. Don't ask me.
Do you want to port pick the Granger? If we can get the Granger, I think the best is the port pick the Granger.
But Granger better, coach.
Granger.
I think we are in for a very exciting series right here, ladies and gentlemen. Down bot, immediately towards halfway in, and you even flickers for it. First blood.
I
Hit X, that's a violent requiem.
I disturb them.
There is nowhere to run.
We are actually very ahead. I felt like we could have been more patient. We could have just waited for the minion wave to do things for us.
Grab right into the back like that.
No piripay. Joya. Ako man, tumori. Joya. Ako mati Lucha. Guys.
Frontline, Glorious Pathway slowing down Falcon Esports. Royal Mink has to flicker away. Jack looking for it. Now the implosion comes in, double kill for Dax, and Falcon Esports have found 3 members of SRG.
This is where I realized the Granger is the issue. Because Grangers cannot auto attack. He can't hit the damn turret, bro. He can't hit the damn turret.
Can bot. Ako lawa. Report it.
Ready TP storm.
12. Timmy.
People always try to say like, why don't we ban Bruno? Like, bro, we have prepared a draft that can fight Bruno, and we also have prepared a draft that we can ban Bruno. But we're so unlucky with the coin toss. We have never won a single coin toss.
We second pick again. It's okay. We're already used to it. Okay.
There's so many OP heroes that we have never had the chance to play first pick. We have came up with many simulations in like ban Bruno, pick Bruno, but it's best of one, you know, because Bruno is free win. Like that's how broken the hero is to pick Bruno, and then like 80 minutes into the game now it just become a walking fountain turret. Just everybody in front, everybody just dies.
Spartan Esports topples the Giants and takes the victory!
Actually, I didn't feel that we're gonna lose on the game because I said if 15 minutes SRG didn't finish the game, we can win the game because we have the Bruno. Enjoy.
Come on man, that guy did a superhero play. That guy went through everybody, found the target and killed. That's a superhero play.
Numbers don't lie, but don't believe in numbers. They look at the draft, look at everything as 1 and 0. Looking at the draft, what the draft that they have the answer to the problem that the enemy is providing. But we don't put into consideration the enemy's heart. Numbers say Granger wins against this. Numbers say Granger beats the Bruno. That's correct. But does the number say the Granger beats Benny's Bruno, for example, right? Benny probably has played that matchup multiple times and he knows how to play around it.
This is a very regretful game that we did not lose because of our prep, because of our opponent, but we lost because of ourselves. We lost discipline.
I think we can grade Meta. What's the best here? Queen or Gatot?
Queen, I think. We need CC Chor. Yeah, we need CC.
Queen Ranger is good. Queen, Gatot or Grok?
I think Grok.
That's what I told Qiddiya. That's the biggest difference. I felt like there's too much pressure in best of one. I don't think we are picking the hero correctly. I think you might be trusting the player too much because in this team, the one who knows the draft the most is you. And we are the one who prepare this draft till midnight, till 4 AM. We know the situation. But when the games come to the stage, what we discuss was the A and B, but because of the player you pick C, you will regret it. We want to be fighting till our very last second. SRG never gave up. Hopefully this is not the last interview. That's all I hope.
And on a different front, the minor regions saw an opportunity in the chaos. Adapting quickly and playing to their strengths, they've turned the best-of-1 format into their advantage, securing early wins and shaking up the competition.
But it is not going to be enough as Chicken gets rid of him. BTK is back on the world stage. Come on! Let's go!
All right. Any last words for S2G? Good luck for tomorrow. You're gonna need it.
They reach there. They reach there. Let's do that. I want you to hold it.
BTK will now become the Turkish Slayers!
I mean, he's confident, you know? They trust, if you hear the comms, they trust in one another. They went in all together, worked as a team. The jungle couldn't do
I did not expect BTK to go 2-0 in Swiss stage because, I don't know, for BTK and for Mobile Zayn, this roster, for the longest time, the biggest issue for them has been the group stage.
Because I feel like in BO1s, coach has less impact than the series. That's what I think, because if we win one match only, we can totally focus all our energy into that draft, that one match draft that they don't have an answer to after that match.
The Western teams are getting a lot stronger. Even Team Spirit, we practiced with them a few times now while we've been in Malaysia. They're a very strong team as well. The Turkey teams, we didn't scrim them much before going versus them on stage, but they were also quite strong. So yeah, the Western teams are all kind of leveling up this meta.
A lot of teams like BTK, Team Spirit, most people still didn't think of them as, you know, an actual threat coming into this tournament, but now they definitely are, right? They're definitely showing what they've got.
And as the stage evolves, so do the challengers. From underestimated underdogs to undeniable contenders, teams like Team Spirit are proving their strength against the Giants. Their journey, their mentality, and their ability to rise above expectations now lead us to a defining moment.
Just in time, Kid Baba, Sanji, Benny get the kills, and Team Spirit will go down in game.
In the West, we only scream
at most 2 times a day, and it's only 3 times a week. It's not like here where you play, where you can find scrims 7 times a week, you know, and 3 times a day or 4 times a day. Now that's the strength. Where you lack on something, I'm sure you will be better at something else, which is mentality. That's why I think the Western teams, such as us and maybe BTK, have more mental fortitude in long series than any other Asian teams.
This is the draft. Team Liquid versus Team Spirit.
I don't think they get Fanny.
Но они сейчас Фанни забанят, думаю, что пикаем, Суё или Матильду?
Бля, ты что, Иван? Ты
не
показывай.
You ready for Fanny, one shot?
Yeah, I want Fanny.
Okay. Fanny is wide open, and this is one shot's moment.
It was like only impromptu. We never practiced with it because it was always banned. When it was opened, we asked one shot, are you ready for this? There is no practice for you for even a month, I think. He said, hey, just give it to me, coach. Let's go.
They can start pressing the advantage on the top side.
Oh, one shot's getting aggressive. Aaron on the run. There goes down.
Honestly, looking at how Team Spirit plays, I feel like maybe the hope was that they could not use the Fanny because Fanny is a very difficult hero to use, and we don't know how the ping is outside of the Southeast Asia region because that's a big thing. When you want to use an assassin, you need like very 1-digit MS. Here in Malaysia, at least for M6, the ping is good. They're able to use heroes like the Fanny. His Fanny is amazing, and it really fits the name One Shot.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Team Spirit take them all out in good fashion.
I don't think anyone would expect us to win against TLID. I think if they always underestimate the West, they will be punched so hard unexpectedly.
Every team fight that we always 3-2 and 3 in front and 2 behind. Right? But the Kid Bomba and the Sawo make our damage dealer cannot give to enemy.
On the other hand, the atmosphere shifts. TLID, a team once hailed as a powerhouse, finds themselves on the edge of despair. 2 losses have pushed them to the brink of elimination, and the weight of expectations now feels unbearable.
I had best of 1. Yeah, I think the best of 1 is really killing us slowly. I think if the grand final also best of 1, oh my head, I think gonna blow out the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone. We're trying to get out from our comfort zone, slowly and slowly. I think the draft is, 40-60 for us. It's not really down, but it's hard to execute that draft. Our players really need to have that perfect execution in order to win that match. I think basically because they know already what we're planning and because we didn't really change much after that playoffs and ESL, basically they debate us on those picks because they know they can counter it.
I think the drafts have been pretty bad from Aurora. They always take some time before they actually adapt. Even in MPLPH, they went through the same route. They had to be knocked down to the lower brackets before they finally woke up.
What stage right now? Are they able to adapt so quickly?
That's a good question, yeah, because that's what's different now, right?
I think for the first time, I think we are kind of nervous or something, like we don't know how to react. I think before playing TLID, we were a bit nervous, I think, but we're also confident that we can win.
2 giants, both teetering on the edge, now face the ultimate test. Each fighting for redemption, but only one will survive. In this clash, there's no second chance, no safety net.
To the land of dawn, it's Aurora MLBB.
One will rise,
and Team Liquid ID.
and one will fall.